What's up, guys? Welcome to Talking Pigskin Week 7 edition. Last week I went 3-2 with my picks. Expected my guys to go out on Monday night and beat the Bills. We almost had it. Of course, Zerline's 2 missed field goals, and Braylon Allen's touchdown that got called back for atrocious officiating definitely didn't help. But worse when I was losing hope and my optimism was getting slightly fractured, I woke up the following day and saw that Davante Adams became a New York Jet. So now, is my hope restored? Yes, but not all the way. I just need to see the team start winning some games. We'll get to the game that coming up this Sunday night, but I love this move, and to all those people who are questioning this move and think this does nothing for the Jets, I question the ball skills, but that's another subject. Let's jump on to Week 7 picks, starting with the Houston Texans going into Lambeau to take on the Packers. Both teams coming off nice wins. Houston versus the Patriots, the Packers versus the Cardinals last week. This is going to be a fun matchup to watch. Houston offense has been doing just fine without Nico Collins right now, but the competition level is about to change because the Patriots can't score, obviously, but the Packers can put up points in a hurry. Joe Mixon came back from injury and had a good game. The defense played well last week. CJ Stroud has Stephon Diggs still and Tank Dell as well, so they're doing what they can. And the Packers offense definitely is rolling with Jordan Love. Packers defense, I believe Jair Alexander is back, so they should be ready to go. In a very close game, I believe the Packers are favored by 2.5, so I'll take the points, and I'll say Packers win by a field goal. Next game we have is, let's see. Ooh, this is a big one. The Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings coming off the bye after beating the Jets a couple of weeks ago in London. Sam Darnold probably needed it because he was getting battered up the last couple of weeks prior to the bye week. So they'll be ready to go. I know TJ Hawkinson is probably going to be back. Not sure how effective he will be. Viking defense with Brian Flores are always cooking, but in comes the Lions, who just dismantled the Cowboys right here in Dallas last week. 47 points on offense is a lot. The Jared Goff, David Montgomery, Jameson Williams, Amon-Ra St. Brown, they're just rolling on all cylinders. I am curious to see how that defense will play now that Aiden Hutchinson, who was leading the league in sacks, is lost for the year. I do want to see how they replace him. No one player can. There has to be multiple players that can play his position. So we'll see how that works out. But the Lions going to Vikings, I think Vikings offense will stall again because they just cannot keep up with the Lions' firepower. I know Justin Jefferson's there, but give me the Lions on the road. I believe the Minnesota is favored by 1.5. Give me the Lions and the points to win by a touchdown. Next game we got is, let's see. We got the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Now, this is a rematch of the Super Bowl from last year. I believe Chiefs got healthy in the bye week. Their defense is, again, they're average, but they play really well when we need them to. San Francisco coming off a good win last week against the Seahawks. They'll be ready to go. Not sure how healthy they are, but I know McCaffrey will still be out, but Ayuk, Jennings, Kittle, they'll all be good to go. Brock Purdy had a decent game last week. Maybe he'll keep that going. Mahomes hasn't been himself, but at the end of the day, he's still Patrick Mahomes. They still find a way to win, which is why they're 5-0. I think this will be their first loss of the year. I think going to Santa Clara will be a tough position for them. Coming off the bye, they might be a little sluggish, where the 49ers will have to keep on rolling because they are 3-3 and they need to get their season rolling. Give me the Niners at home. Next game we got is the Sunday night game where my New York Jets will take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I cannot believe the Steelers are going with Russell Wilson at quarterback, which makes me feel better. Right now the Jets are favored by 2, I believe. I definitely expect to cover and win by a touchdown because there are no more excuses. Let me repeat that. The Jets have no more excuses. We got rid of the coach. We got rid of the offensive play caller. Todd Downing's game plan was very good last week. We almost had 400 yards on offense. Defense cannot come out and get gashed on the run from the get-go. That's got to get fixed. But Davante Adams will open up the field for this offense. Garrett Wilson will definitely see a lot more opportunities on the field. Not sure how this will impact Lazard, but I think he will be a viable third option. Running game should get going. Brees Hall finally got 100 yards last week, but Braylon Allen also needs to eat. So the offense really have to keep on going. I know it's TJ Watt, Cameron Hayward, and those boys on defense in Pittsburgh, but they can be had. They're not unbeatable. Pittsburgh offense not worried whatsoever. I feel that if Justin Fields was the quarterback, I would be a little concerned about this game. But with Russell Wilson taking half the season off, coming back from God knows what kind of shape he is in. I'm going to take the Jets easily on the road because this team is almost a do or die game for them. You cannot drop to 2-5 and expect fans like myself to continue believing. This is a must-win game, and the Jets will get it done. And the last game we have is the Baltimore Ravens taking the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Monday Night Football. The Ravens coming off a very good game against the Commanders. Buccaneers coming off dismantling the 49ers. The Saints, this will be a fun matchup to watch. Baker Mayfield has been the best quarterback statistically so far, which is something no one saw coming. Lamar Jackson has been playing well after losing the first 2 weeks. The Buccaneers offense is prolific and the Ravens defense is very bad. So this is going to be fun to watch. I know Lamar and Derrick Henry will want to keep the ball away from Mayfield, Evans, and Godwin, but we'll see how long that lasts. I will take the Buccaneers at home. I know the Ravens are favored with 3.5, so Bucks plus 3.5 give me them to win by at least 4. So there you have it. I have the Packers at home, the Lions on the road, the 49ers at home, the Jets on the road, and the Buccaneers at home. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think on these picks, and I'll see you next week with Week 8.